Hello everyone and welcome along to episode number 41 for the USA Grand Prix around my personal favourite circuit, the Circuit of the Americas. Please, no rain in the race. Please. We got the developments, that's good. But come on. I put the rain in qualifying this time. Well, that's only going to end one way. And one way only. You know those components I was looking at? We may as well take them. Dear me. There's our rivalry. I'm hoping that we get that in before Abu Dhabi. I should think so. But there, here we go. Now I've got to sort that, and I've got to sort that. No problem whatsoever. Excuse me, we can do that. We could do that 100%. And then after those two, it's save time. We're going to save up and then spend whatever we've got to spend at the end of this season. It's as simple as that. We're taking Renault back up to the top. So we are second in engine still behind... Well, McLaren have made some gains here. Fourth in the aero. Where did Force India go? Wow, they're fifth. Woohoo, hello. And there's the chassis, middle of the chassis. But that's fine. It's all well and all good. All well and good. That's what I'd say. So, we got the new gearbox as well. Oh no, we're getting a new one at the end of this race. That's a thing. Championship. We won it ages ago. And then comes Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, Kevin Magnussen, Alex Albon, Devon Butler and Nico Hulkenberg. Round out your top 10. In the Constructors, Force India. Racing Point won it at Russia. No, they didn't. They won it at Suzuka. So it's Haas, Mercedes, Williams, Renault, Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, Toro Rosso and Alfa Romeo in that order. And that we still have 3 people yet to score. Stroll, Raikkonen and Giovinazzi. So, with that being said, we are going to go get practice around our favourite circuit, the Circuit of the Americas. We're then going to go and get qualified around this bad boy. And on the other side of this, you should see the intro for what will be a dry, thank God, but good Grand Prix.
In 2012, America's on-again, off-again love affair with Formula One finally seemed to settle down with the completion of this wonderful racing facility here in Texas. Since then, we've been treated to some incredible races, including, of course, that classic wet-dry championship decider of 2015. It's the Circuit of the Americas then, situated 14 miles outside the great city of Austin. This is the 3.6-mile lap with 20 corners, 10 each to the left and to the right, and top speeds of around 200 miles per hour. Overtaking opportunities are available into turns 1 and 12, especially with that rear wing DRS wide open. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Paul. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Kevin Magnussen lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ricciardo, Lucas Faber and Bottas, Grosjean, Perez, Stroll and Sebastian Vettel, Gasly, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Giovinazzi, Albon, Hulkenberg, Daniel Kvyat and Kimi Raikkonen. Butler, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Poole. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
It's a steep incline into turn 1 that'll help you scrub speed off. There are multiple lines, so be sure to make use of them.
Well, not gonna lie, qualifying sucked. Sucked balls. So we just decided, you know what, we're back here. Take a full engine. Might as well. So let's look at today's strategy, shall we? Yeah, you can sod that off. I'm starting on the fucking mediums. Let's go a while into this race. Hopefully around the same time that everyone goes on the softs, and then we can swing over onto the softs for the end of the race. Yeah, that's a good strategy. I like that one. Let's do that. Let's do something different while we're back here. Everyone else will probably on the mediums, so on the soft. Sorry. So do something to the different. Be on the faster tyre at the end. Hopefully we get the fastest lap. You never know. Oh well. Let's start from the back then, folks. So here we go then, folks, to the running of the United States Grand Prix. 5 red lights are on the screen, and it's lights out, and away we go. We hadn't done that in a long, long time. As we get a decent-ish start from the back of the grid, that is. And now fling it up into the first corner. And, oh, hello, who's that we've just passed? We just passed on McLaren. Someone's lost a bit of bodywork there. As we go through turn 2 and now into the S section for the first time, it's Lewis Hamilton, I believe, that leads away from Valtteri Bottas. Ken Mountain up the front of the field. You get confused sometimes. There's Lucas Weber as well, as we fling around the outside of one of the Red Bulls going into turn 8, I think that was. That is a great move there from ourselves. Oh, excuse me. As we head down the long back straight. No DRS just yet. We're going to have to wait for that, and let's see what this Renault is all about, because this Renault seems to be on fire. Maguire, as we go for a late one on the Toro Rosso, and I think he's lost a bit of bodywork as well. What was he doing if he's lost that bodywork? He didn't lose off me because it didn't come flying off, but we're already into P11. What a start from this Renault. Oh, wait till this becomes the best car ever. I'll tell you now, that's exactly what it's going to do as we go through the fast, well, I would say penultimate corner, but it's not the penultimate corner. We get a warning for cutting turn 19 there as we go to the battle for P4. That is Max Verstappen with Valtteri Bottas all over his rear wing, and up the inside will go Valtteri Bottas and P4 for the Finn as he cuts Verstappen off very nicely. Thank you very much. This is the fight for P15. If we're flying through, Alex Albon here should be flying past. That's the man Gasly with his broken left wing there. And that is P15 booking in for the Thai Brit driver. And the man Gasly is going backwards and backwards very quickly as we're trying to get up to Sebastian Vettel. Sergio Perez in front of him. You can just make out there. Two cars that are not going to be easy to pass, but we're going to do our best to try and pass them. Look at Weber! Weber is going nuts here. He's already passed Kevin Magnussen somewhere on the first lap. He's now going to pass Lewis Hamilton for the race lead here. Go for it, Lucas, son! Lucas Weber for the lead of the American Grand Prix. Not yet. That was very, very, very close, though. But the charge of Valtteri Bottas does continue, as he's about to pass K-Mag here, I think, for P3. Going to the inside of turn 11. Somebody's made a move there. I think that's Roman Grosjean's trying to make a move on one of the Ferraris. It might be Rick Bobby, the Honey Badger. But K-Mag will keep P3 for now. Let's see if that move between K-Mag and... Grosjean and Ricciardo came of anything. This is a battle for P5 as we head down the... big lock up there from that. Oh, what that is? That Leclerc retiring in the background? Did I just see Charles Leclerc retiring? I think I did. But Rick Bobby's going to keep that position. Yes, it was. It was Charles Leclerc's broken. Poor Charles. Oh man, you hate to see it, but oh dear me, he almost loses the McLaren there as one of the, I think that's Hulkenberg there, passes Was that Hollywood Land Stroll? It may have been, but we'll go to... No, this is Hollywood Land Stroll. They've got Lando Norris all over his rear end, and Lando's going to go down the inside. That should be a no contest there. Lando's going to get the job done. So that's Danny Kvyat in the background there fighting with Nico Hulkenberg. As we see, let's see how this actually started here. This is Kvyat trying to pass the man Gasly. The man Gasly's not having any of that, if you don't mind me saying so. He's going to slip back in behind the man, Danny Kvyat. But look at this. Him and Hulkenberg split Kvyat, or try to. Gasly loses 2 places. He's about to lose another one here if that Alfa Romeo gets its way. Hulkenberg around the outside of Danny Kvyat. And that should be a bucket in, job done. Yes, it is. Fair play, fair game, says that man. Now, let's see if the man Bottas on, as they start lap number 3, he can... no, he's not the man. The man's Gasly. Do me a favour. See if Bottas can pass K-Mag this time. Yes, he can. Textbook move into turn 1, says that man. Thank you very much. Now, come on, Roman. If you're not going to pass Rick Bobby, I'm going to pass him. Oh, eventually I'll pass him. I don't know exactly when that'll be, but thank you very much. P5, says Roman Grosjean. Give him that there as there's Alex Albon. I believe it is Alex Albon. That is the pass for P11 on Hollywood Land Stroll. And through he goes as Giovinazzi's trying to defend from Devon Butler for P17. Devon Butler's P7, P18. You love to see it, the smug pompous. Actually, no, he's big time Devon Butler, isn't he? Yeah, I forgot that. He's also now in P17. As we go a little further up, this is now. He couldn't get past him without DRS. Let's see if Lucas Weber can get past Lewis Hamilton with DRS. That McLaren is on song. He's going to the outside of turn 11. You make that work, mate. Fair play. Big lock up from someone there. I think there was Lewis locking up there, but still side by side going into the stadium section. Go on, Lucas. Lucas Weber for the race lead. This could be the day we're celebrating a Lucas Weber victory, but no, Lewis Hamilton will just keep hold of that for the moment. He's a lucky, lucky man. As Kevin Magnussen is now behind Valtteri Bottas. Let's see if we'll be behind him for much longer. That Mercedes still may have some grunt over the Ferrari in the back of that Haas, and looks like he's going to get the job done if Bottas doesn't hold him outside. But look at the traction of that Haas and its home race. It's got some grunt. And P3 will still be the Finn. As Roman's now lining up Max Verstappen for P5. And I tell you what, that was bloody hell. Candy from a baby, why not? And I think Perez is past Rick Bobby the honey badger there. So I think Rick Bobby's the cork in the champagne bottle. We'll see if now Vettel will get past him there as we go to... Who is this? Who are you? Who are you? That is Nico Hulkenberg trying to pass Hollywood Land Stroll, and he's got the job done. Or has he? No, he has got the job done. That is P13 for the German. Right there. Now, lap number 4. We're all level and square as Vettel's now going to get past Rick Bobby the honey badger, and we're pretty close there. Actually, we're nowhere near. We need to... we're on the medium tyre. Why are we worrying? We got the faster tyre to come yet. As Danny Kvyat's about to pass the man... Sorry, Hollywood Land Stroll for P14. That's that job done. Now look at the S's here. Look at the confidence we've got on these mediums on the S's. Right up the inside of Rick Bobby the honey badger. Take some of that one. You like a big move there, Ricardo. There's a bigger one. So we're now up into P9 as Lucas Weber. Come on, Lucas. Everyone now in the DRS areas. You saw it pop open. He's going to have another go at Lewis Hamilton. He's gaining. He's going to the outside at turn 11. He's side by side with the 5-time champion, soon to be 6-time elect by the time this video happens, I bet. But, that is still the lead for Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, when this video is recorded, Lewis Hamilton might already be the 6-time champion of the world as Sergio Perez gets past Max Verstappen. That was a no contest, big lock-up from Sergio Perez. And that is P7, 8, 6. Book that in for that man. As we go to Lando Norris trying to defend from Alexander Albon, the Thai Brit driver, with Alex Albon down the inside. And, I think Lando's got a bit of wing damage there, has he? Yes, he has. He's doing his best to keep the Thai Brit driver away, though, but I don't think he'll keep it for much longer. They're still side by side through this stadium section, but finally Alex Albon gets P11 and he's on the charge and on the move. As we go to the fight for P17 with the man Gasly trying to defend from the two Alphas. That is Raikkonen in front of Giovinazzi. Which, no, it's not. It's Giovinazzi in front of Raikkonen. I do apologise. There goes Giovinazzi. Will Raikkonen come through? If he does, that's P18, and last will be the man Gasly. Oh, I tell you what, the man Gasly might be looking for another team soon because, hey, I wouldn't mind the man Gasly coming to Renault. Me and the man Gasly in Renault reunited. As who's that? It's Hollywood Lance Stroll now defending from the man, big time Devon Butler. I'm going to have to get these names right. It's the man Gasly, big time Devon Butler, and Hollywood Lance Stroll, and me. Just me. We're on lap 5 though. We're pursuing Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen. Not for the first time in our careers. This Renault on the medium tyre is singing, and we like a singing car. As we now who's this? That's Roman. Now Roman, this is for pride here. You got to keep that Force India Mercedes-Benz behind you. If you don't, I'm going to smack you and I'm going to be demanding a new teammate. I'm going to smack you and be demanding a new teammate here, because that is not on. You shouldn't be beaten by that pompous prick. There you go. Give him the traction around the outside. Have some of that, Sergio. Prick. As we go to the fight for P7 now. This is Sebastian. Oh my giddy God. Did you see the speed difference? He was... Nyom! Gone. Dear me. That was easy as you like. As we're now live, but up ahead, he's still trying to get past Lewis Hamilton. Is Lucas Weber here? Come on, Lucas. We're going to have to think of a good nickname for Lucas Weber here. He's got him. P1 for the German from F2. Could he get his first victory of his F1 career here at the American Grand Prix? Let's hope so, folks. And you know what? This Lucas Weber is almost reminiscent of what Devon Butler did in Season 1, if you remember. He had an excellent America and Brazil and Abu Dhabi, and he put himself in line for a big-time drive. We'll see if that comes of anything. As something's wrong with Sebastian here, because Vettel's Verstappen here is coming out of nowhere. Wow! Renault out of nowhere! What the hell? That was a Renault out of nowhere, folks. I think Vettel's got a problem. DRS is wide open. Look at all these camera views. They're all rubbish. We've just mugged Verstappen. We've mugged Vettel as well. And Verstappen's trying to mug us. Good Lord, folks. You love to see that. Whoa. Renault out of nowhere. Almost reminiscent of the RKO days. Well, here comes a participation award, folks. It's Raikkonen and Giovinazzi for P17. And Raikkonen is past Giovinazzi, and no one really cares about that because you guys haven't updated your car. As I think there's a bit of contact there as well. So where are we? We're P7. Now we're giving chase to Roman and Sergio here. We can go longer. We can go harder. We can go faster. And we can just watch this fight that's about to happen for P7 between Danny Ricciardo. Whoa! How did Ricciardo not lose a piece of his wing? Who is that up the inside? Is that Alex Albon? I think that's Alex Albon. He's just mugged off Vettel and Ricciardo. I want Albon as my teammate, if you don't mind, sir. That would be a fantastic drive there. As we go back to Giovinazzi now, and it's Giovinazzi passing Raikkonen for P17 into Turn 1. You loved seeing that, folks. As we take a swig of the good old Pepsi Max, that'll help our throats no end through this race. But now we may have met a bit of a cliff here. Is that Sebastian Vettel? Yeah, Vettel's going backwards for some reason here, folks. I don't know if his tyres are... Oh, big lock-up. Because that's Lando Norris. He's got a damaged front wing, as you can see there, from the left front end plate disappearing. And there's no way he should be passing Sebastian Vettel. That is incredible. Vettel's going backwards quickly, and Hulkenberg's coming through as well. Hulkenberg's actually going to have a go at Norris here. But still side by side are the two Germans, the 4-time champion of the world and the man who should have won quite a few races here. But he never has Nico Hulkenberg. He's not even going to drive next season. That's a shame for Nico Hulkenberg. All the seats are practically locked out apart from a couple of the backmarker seats. And he's too good for a backmarker seat. He deserves a top drive there as Raikkonen passes Giovinazzi for P17. Big lock-up from Giovinazzi. The Italian trying his best to keep his Finnish counterpart behind him. I think Raikkonen's got a damaged front wing. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't, sorry. It's just the way the cameras were all marked up there. You can't tell sometimes with some of these cameras what is going on, what is not going on. Now, we're P6. There's somebody pitted in front of us. I think Grosjean's pitted because I can't see Grosjean in front of Perez anymore. Let's have a look. No, there's Grosjean still. Actually, I think it's Lucas Weber that's pitted. So Hamilton has resumed the race lead. Ahead of, I assume it's Valtteri Bottas, then Kevin Magnussen. Yeah, here's Lucas Weber. He's behind us. He's about to have a go at his more experienced German counterpart in Nico Hulkenberg here. That is for P10. Wow, he pitted from the lead. He's down in P10 and he's about to pass Nico Hulkenberg with the greatest of ease. He's on fresh mediums as well. No one's going to stop this man from flying through. As we go back over the crest of the hill comes Sebastian Vettel. If he gets passed here by Danny Kvyat for P17, I think he's pitted as well. You know there's a problem here with the Williams. We don't know what it is, but you can only assume it's engine related because he is just going nowhere. And nowhere very fast. That is the man Gasly in front of him, I think. No, it might be Verstappen. I don't quite know. But here we come for our pit stop. Into our pit stall, get the limiter slowed down. And everything looks good and golden! Yeah! How do we like this? Everyone's making their pit stops now. We're going on to the soft tyres here. This is going to be us for the rest of the race. Now watch some fast laps be pumped in. The track's rubbered in. 18 men holding rubber are put on the right tyres for us now as there's Alex Albon right behind Max Verstappen. And yeah, now watch some fast times be pumped in. This is what we want here. So we're back down in P8. I can only assume Lucas Weber's gone in front of us. We need to start hounding these guys in front of us down now. Start hounding them down. Pick them off one by one. A podium could be possible, but only if we absolutely launch this car. And we've got to launch it good. So we've got Bottas. That's Weber. I think Bottas is up there somewhere. So is Hamilton, Magnussen. Here's Alex Albon. That I do know. He's about to have a look at Max Verstappen here for P9. And this should be an easy pass. If Vettel passed this guy with the greatest of ease, Albon should be past him before the next corners even come in sight. Yes, he is. P9 for the Thai driver. As who's it? This is the man Gasly. He's now defending from Lando Norris for P13. And I don't think the man Gasly's pitted yet. Because I think... who's that in the background? That's... I think Vettel's finally woken up here. He's on the medium. 3 wide into that corner. You nutters. Absolute nut jobs there from everyone. As that is Gasly losing 3 positions in one go. So he's all the way back to P16, I think it is now. 17, yeah, this is the fight for P17 between Raikkonen and Giovinazzi. In fact, no, that's who's that behind them? That Hollywood Lance Stroll, I think it is. And Raikkonen's now past Giovinazzi. Big lock-up from the Finnish world champion. And that is job done. Thank you very much. As Kvyat, he's defending from Sebastian Vettel here. I think Vettel's got his car fixed. Where is Vettel? There he is. P14 for the 4-time German world champion. Will he win another one? I don't think he will, personally. Not with Mercedes in the domination they're in currently. As there's Giovinazzi going past Raikkonen again. And Giovinazzi lock it up, but he still gets the job done. P17 for that man right there. Now, Grosjean's found himself back in front of Sergio here. Come on, Roman. Defend for all that is your might against that Mexican jumping bean. Git. I want a new teammate right now. Big lock as well. You see rear right behind him. Roman, let us go, mate. Let us go. Thank you. Multi 69.8. That's how we'll do that. We'll go have a go at Sergio here. We may even get past him as well. As who is there? I've lost my place of shit. This is the fight between Vettel and Kvyat still. Kvyat now going past Sebastian Vettel for P14. Oh, you'll have to excuse me there. That is a good Pepsi. As it looks like Giovinazzi's dropped Raikkonen a little bit, and Hollywood Lance Stroll is going to breeze past him for P17. Oh yeah, that's because the man Gasly's all the way back there. Right, Sergio, you're done for now. This is a fair fight now, unlike Mexico. That was in the rain. You were faltering. We're not. Thank you. Into turn 1. Big braking. You want us. Put the big boy balls on and you can come and get us. But you won't. You suck. Goodbye. God bless. Oh, dear me. And now back to the fight for P14 between Danny Kvyat and Sebastian Vettel. And Vettel's going to go in turn 1. This move works all the time. You can see that big... All the guy on the inside's got to do is just brake a little bit later. Get it slowed down. Thank you very much. Goodbye. As now Hollywood Lance Stroll wants P16 from Giovinazzi. What has... Stroll's all of a sudden come alive. That's why he's got a new rear front wing. He's also locked it up into the first corner. That's why we call him Hollywood. And but he's still got P16. He's past Giovinazzi here. And that might be why Grosjean's slow. He's got the hard tyres on. Who made that strategy call? Putting the hard tyres on Roman. Fire that man immediately. He got past Sergio though, so that's good. P6. So we're running 5-6 at the moment. That's Kevin Magnussen in front of us. But tell you what, we may not get to the podium because Bottas is a little down the way. We may end up P4. And from where we were on the grid, P4 to from P20, I'll take that. It may not be a podium. We may not get to share the podium with Lucas Weber because it looks like Weber is gone. He is OP as hell. Which should come as no surprise, really. Well, it really shouldn't come as no surprise, but it does come as a bit of a surprise to a few people. Into the first corner we go. Kevin Magnussen. How are we going to get past K-Mag here? We've got to figure out a way to get past this Mercedes. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? See, this should be us trying to say to Toto Wolff, Toto, you made the biggest mistake of your life rehiring this guy for Season 2. You need to have put us in that car. Instead, you said we can go to any team we want. If we win the Constructors with them, then we're good. But no, you decided that you wanted to play things the hard way. Well, here's what happens when you play things the hard way. We're going to got DRS open on K-Mag. Are we going to gain? We're gaining. Looks like Sergio. We're going for the big move down the inside. And now, Kevin Magnussen lives to fight another day. Yeah, we're coming through. Oh, somebody's lost. Oh, dear me. I think K-Mag's lost his front wing there. Oh, well. That's what he gets for being a dick. He wanted to be a dick about it, and we just showed him how to be a dick. Speaking of being a dick, Sergio's just past Roman for P6. Nice one, Sir Roman. Can I get a new teammate in this team? Please. I'm begging. I'm already begging for a new teammate. Isn't that really weird? as we go into turn number 1. Start lap 13, the penultimate lap. I think Bottas is a little too far away for our liking. We may want to just calm it down a little bit as Lando Norris goes past, who's that? Big time Devon Butler. That is a P12. And that is job done nicely there. Thank you very much. We set the fastest first sector. We're flying. God, we're flying. We're trying to catch Bottas here. Yes, I know you want some energy harvesting. You can piss off with the energy harvesting. I'll give you some energy harvesting right up your rear end if you're not careful. Now come on, Roman. Roman, Magnussen is there for the taking. We can get a 4-5 here if you pull your finger out your ass. He's got past Sergio on, is he? No, Sergio's going to hold on. He's hold on to P6 just a little bit longer than we need to. Now we've got a red first sector. Maybe the tyres have started to go off now. Who knows? I don't think we will catch Bottas. He's a little too far away, so we're going to settle for P4 here. But still, from 20th on the grid, I think P4 is a darn good job. As we go into the last corner, Lucas Weber's already started the final lap of the Grand Prix.
This is your final lap.
I'll be dead pleased for him if that man gets the victory he so deserves. As Magnussen is a sitting duck. He's also been passed by Sergio Perez. You hate to see it, but that's what happens when you be a dick. That's what happens when you be a dick big time. As we fling it through the S's. We're not going to catch... We've sort of resigned ourselves to get in 4th place here. But as I said already, 4th place is not to be sniffed at from the back of the grid. Especially with this fresh engine we got and all those penalties that we took at the same time. Not going to argue with that. Not going to lie about that. Good job. Job done.
Weber has the lead.
What's happening behind us? I think nothing much is going to happen behind us there. We're just going to carry on as normal and hope that everything happens here. As Rick Bobby, he's got the last points position. Nico Hulkenberg wants it from him. Don't give it him, Ricardo. Please hold on. Pretty please hold on. No, Ricardo. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, he's going to try and hold on as best he can. Come on, Danny Rick. Come on, Danny Rick, man. Just hold him off for a little bit. A little bit more. No, he's got the inside and he's got P10. Unlucky, Danny Rick. Unlucky, that man. But speaking of unlucky, who's put himself in the window for a big drive? Lucas Weber wins his first Grand Prix. Get in there, Lucas, my boy. Yay! Oh, you love to see that, folks. Oh, brilliant. Well done, Lucas Weber. We'll be there in a second as we come out of the last corner. It's P4 from the back of the grid, and that's a victory in itself, folks. We should be thrilled with that one. And damn right we're going to take that as a victory all day long.
Another race and another win for McLaren. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure, and no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight. It It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Some amazing talents out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Paul. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. With that result, the title is secure, and it's Racing Point who've claimed the honours. Their days of struggling in the midfield now seem a distant memory. They're a giant in this sport now, and truly a force to be reckoned with. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today, as they make their way up the standings. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Oh, we're going to look forward to the next one as well. Lucas Weber, fastest lap, fastest car, wins his first Grand Prix. Love to see it. Congratulations, Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas finish off the podium there. We were nowhere near the pace of them, but 4th from 20th, brilliant. Sergio Roman, Alex Albon, K-Mag finished 8th. We didn't see that. We don't know what happened there. And Verstappen and Hulkenberg round out your top 10 in points. And only one retirement, Charles Leclerc. He doesn't seem to have any luck in that Haas at all. And speaking of, we better go and see what that miscreant Claire wants to say to us now, huh?
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Yes, I am.
You really cut your way through the...
The strategy was to stick the mediums on, then go faster on the faster tyre at the end of the race. But failing that, chassis department.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
Don't think there was a collision in that, so no comment.
That was a good race for Lucas.
Oh, I'm thrilled for Lucas. I'm absolutely thrilled for him. He turned up, did Lucas. Good to see his hard work pay
Judging
off.
from today's race, it must be pretty hard to fend off Devon when he wants to pass.
No one gives a shit about Devon Butler. No one gives a shit. I should no comment there, but you know what? Just give him the
Appreciate your time.
yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit about Devon Butler. Never cared about him in the first place. But those scores there do mean that if we're perfect for Brazil and for Abu Dhabi, we'll get Sebastian at Brazil, we'll get Roman at Abu Dhabi. It's worked out a treat, hasn't it, folks? Don't think we can do... Yeah, we're just saving up the resource points now. It's all going towards the chassis. Oh, dear me.
That's a great result. You did really well.
But, you know, 4th...
With that performance.
I'd take 4th from 20th on the grid. That was pretty good. Have I seen this? No, I have not. Yeah, you didn't perform well above expectations today, Lucas. You were the man today. You were absolutely the man. Devon Butler. Hey man, you smug, arrogant, pompous prick. Don't come piss over mine and Lucas's parade. Don't come pissing over our parade, that's for sure. Pompous, arrogant, you know what? Right then. Well, the first thing we've actually got to, I just remember this, we've got to develop that part. So let's develop it now. It's locked in then. We've got this for next year. So starting next year, that's what we're going to play with. Hopefully, Haas take a bit of a hit. And if they do, are they in trouble? Mind you, we don't know what the driver lineups. They're going to change the driver lineup, so we don't know what is going to happen. Who knows? Giovinazzi may end up driving at Haas. But see, the thing with the Aero is going to be them 3 ultimates down there. But like I said, before Abu Dhabi, we were going to get those 2 chassis upgrades. And when we do, it is on from there, folks. Trust me when I say it is on. It is on like Donkey Kong. No one will stop this Renault with this chassis. Will be a lean, mean, lightweight fighting machine, you know. And we'll take Renault back to the glory days. I think that's going to wrap it up then, folks. So, you know how many likes we always go for? 10 likes. And you can subscribe for more daily F1 2019, Snooker 19, NASCAR Heat 4, WRC 7, as well as, excuse me, other other live streams are available throughout the week. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when we're live with a live stream, when a new video goes up at midnight UK time, which is usually about 7 PM or before in the US, or sometime afterwards if you're ahead of me. But until the next race around Interlagos, and until the next video, thank each and every one of you for watching. We're going to replace that gearbox because it's done its 6 races. And, you know, it's ta-ta for now.